Smile, me, chat, join for networking.
Hi all, I'm Adam. I am the geocaching guy. I'm passionate about getting people outdoors, having fun and putting a smile on their face. You'll see later, perhaps, what I mean by that. Now, growing up, we all had tellies. Great big tellies are the thing now. Now they're shrinking down. You might be watching this on a mobile phone. I remember when tellies were small. In fact, I remember when they were black and white. And there were only 3 channels. There was no Sky or Virgin. There was no Google and YouTube to go and watch all sorts of things on. At the end of the night, the channels just shrink down into a little tiny dot. And then they'd clear off and leave you. I grew up watching telly and reading books, Enid Blyton books. I collected Enid Blyton books. I have hundreds of Enid Blyton books. And I don't mind admitting it. They gave me a sense of passion and adventure. As I grew up, started playing computer games, and recently gave into some peer pressure. On the internet, people were saying, oh, I'm going to go and get a games console. Do I buy a PlayStation? Do I buy an Xbox? Do I buy a something or other? And I thought, yeah, I'm going to get suckered into this. So I went out and bought a brand new PlayStation 4, some nice violent games with guns so I could go and let my aggression and anger out and shoot people, blow stuff up, explosions. And then I remembered back, I used to play Tomb Raider for Lara Croft. And I was thinking, yeah, Lara Croft, and I'll turn around and show you this. We would crouch, duck, jump, weave. Occasionally, might run. Don't do much of that now. Or playing computer games, because I decided actually, I'd much rather be outside. So the PlayStation that I bought is still in its box, haven't even opened it. And I thought, I've got to get out of the house. So I went out and bought a coffee. And you're looking around and thinking, coffee. You're just going into the coffee shop and it's a stress. Do I want an Americano? Do I want a latte? Mocha chocolate? I'm sure that's a song, something like that. Lady Marmalade. But just choosing a coffee is stressful in itself. Let alone you drink a coffee, and then you drink another coffee, and then you drink another coffee, and then it's like you're Craig Petty, and it's like, oh, drinking more coffee. And I thought, nah, I'm going to take my coffee and I'm going to go and sit outside with it. I need to calm down. And I listened. And I could hear tweets. And I wasn't looking at my smartphone. I was looking at birds. And that's another foresight. But I was looking outside and it was really good fun. And I thought, oh, I'm going to go to the Peak District and back to Lara Croft, crouch, jump, jump. There's some stepping stones. So I would crouch and jump and then reach. And occasionally you think, I'm going to jump for this. Oh, and you miss it and you fall in and your feet get wet. But there's a better story in that and going outside and having that adventure than sat playing Lara Croft, jump, crouch, duck. So going outside is really important. People are not connected with nature anymore. They're not having those moments. They're not telling the stories. And I know I'm not the slimmest of person in the world, or even the slimmest of people. I could probably make up for 5 people. But people aren't going out and engaging in nature. This is why I do the geocaching. To go off and have adventures. To learn something new. I might end up inside a cave and think, hang on, this is dark. Am I scared of the dark? I've got a torch. I'm going to challenge myself here. And like walking round through the walk to get to the stepping stones, well, I'm looking at the map, so I'm going down here, and when I get to the start, I've got to turn right. When I've turned right, I come to the next piece, and then I've got to walk up the hill, and I can see the contour lines on the map. And we used to navigate by memory and points of interest. It's like, go to the post box, turn left. When you get to the crossroads, cross over, and then turn left. people are losing that sense of direction. They're head down in their screens, finding out about Leamington blooming Spa or other such events. Maybe they're watching YouTube clips of a cat or a magician, or maybe they're talking to their friends about jump, crouch, crouch, jump, sidestep. But they're just sat there, they're doing nothing. Which is why there's a massive thing that's coming out now called nature deficit disorder. People aren't engaging with the outdoors. They're not creating memories that last a lifetime. If you go on holiday with your friends and your family, they'll be like, Dad, can I have an ice cream? No. Mum, Dad won't let me have an ice cream. Neither will I. Shut up. But taking your kids out, if they're going to pass the shops, they want comics, they want toys, they want ice creams. If you take them on a walk in the park, you might see an ice cream van. But if you go into the woods, it's like, there's no, I want an ice cream. It's like, oh, can I climb that tree? Can I go and paddle in that stream? I'm not sure I want to go in that cave. That's a bit scary. That's all right. We'll help you. And that moment that you help somebody go into that cave, or maybe to climb those extra few branches on that tree, that's when you start creating moments that last a lifetime. You experience places that you'll never come across. And when your kids grow up, even you people watching this at home, when your kids grow up, maybe they'll take their kids to the place that you took them. So I want a bit of audience participation now. I want you all to stand up. I want you all to face this way.
You do the Macarena?
No. Follow the leader. We're all going outside. Come on. We're going outside. Come on. It's not scary. It's not BNI. You can do it. Carefully down the stairs. Yeah.
Oh, on camera.
Okay. Right. Hear those tweets. When you get your phones next, tweet hashtag I went outside and ... Let's see what people put in. You guys have got off your arse. You've come out. Hopefully you've had a bit of fun. Michael might tell me off for bringing you outside. but look, this is why the Americans struggle so much with obesity. The thing is, though, I may well be very, very fat. I may not be fit, but I've made the decision, like these guys, to come out and do something about it. And this is what I try and do. Get people out and about, doing something about it, not eating the squirrel food, but seriously, get out, have fun. It is not going to kill you, unless you happen to have a heart attack and fall in front of a bus. But look around, smell the grass. If you're out in the countryside, there's a different foresight about that. But he's flicking it around to say, go back in. So ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of my foresight. I hope you've enjoyed it. This is a bit different. This is what I do. I get people outside, hopefully with smiles on their faces. Go back in and get another drink. Thank you.
Smile, be chat, join for networking.